Alright. And you all move forward, and just to show this is the city.
Jeepers.
I gotta
Sound
zoom
off.
out because I'm in the grass and holy mother of.
And we're the green dot at the east.
Uh, green dot, green dot, green dot, green dot. Okay, I see it.
Yep. So you're in the big city. What are you gonna do
So,
first?
Elise wants to find, contact that was mentioned. So he's looking
Yeah.
for at Azrael for guidance on how to find that person.
Yeah. Astral looks forward and says the only information that we have with Sid's whereabouts right now is a shop here in the downtown district. The Highland.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
saw that coming for those Final Fantasy fans.
Highland or high wind?
High Wind.
I knew it. Gosh dang it.
so you're the one that's the most familiar with this individual and how to contact them, whether you find them or they find you. Doesn't really matter as long as we make the contact.
Indeed. However, I feel we have to go up one district near the financial ruin.
Will it be difficult to get there?
Shouldn't be.
Doesn't seem to be an awful lot of people out. I'm wondering if there's some kind of restriction for people being out on the road.
I'm not too sure. I remember being here years ago and this city was brimming with life. Like people, parties, drinking, gossiping as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, there seems to be an awful lot of empty buildings, empty streets. It kind of makes me concerned.
It's making me concerned too.
I was hoping that we would blend in with the crowds, but if there's no crowds, then it becomes a little more difficult to not attract attention. So we need to find Sid and get information about what's going on.
Yeah. So you see this giant wall seemingly dividing the city, but it's filled with tunnels that people can go in and out of. and you go past the wall into this financial district with huge buildings, glis, and you definitely see a lot more people. Not as much as you would think as a big city, but definitely more people than you saw in the other district. And well, I'll show you what the people look like, cause they are dressed in a way that can make someone's head turn.
What do you mean by that? Ah! Ah! What is this?
Ragged Age design.
This?
Yep, you see people in very vibrate costumes almost. Like they're about to be the prima donnas of the stage. But they're just conversing and talking.
I think
And-
our group already has a few
and
prima
the-
donnas.
But the one thing you can't really point out is they're all wearing different masks.
I can understand everybody wearing a different mask because there have to be some form of identification. But what the heck? Where's Arena when you need her? It's... Cat, are you making me relive Fool's Gold episodes 10 through 13?
I'm not trying to.
I swear if we run into Bouclair, I'm gonna scream.
Too late.
Moving on before I
Hey.
bring the bop stick down on everybody, even those that don't deserve it.
Yes, you do.
Please will pay attention to the crowd to see if we attract too much attention with our current garments and masks.
You do attract some attention, but then they kind of just go, huh, isn't that interesting? And go back to their previous conversations.
Okay.
Kira's going, even with this mask, I feel really insecure with these people. And Azrael turns to you, all it says, from what my research could found, Sid's shop should be in this district. Its precise location I do not know, but once we get in, we will take it from there.
Is there a sign or something to look, some kind of indication to know what building to go into?
I'm sure since it is a shop, there should be a sign, just finding out where that sign is.
I could always ask. No one would dare refuse an old grandpa like me.
Let's save that for a last resort. Really don't want to attract too much attention. If Azrael, if you think that it's necessary to change outfits, let me know. I can do that.
Well, so far, they're not paying too much attention to our outfit. We just need to avoid two districts: the Royal District and the town center district. Those two districts, our outfits are not going to work.
we'll probably need assistance from Sid for getting into there. All right, so let's start looking so we can get this done.
So what would we need to roll to try to find the establishment, sort of idea?
It would be investigation in different parts since this is going to be a big city. It's your choice of either doing one person to roll investigation throughout many parts, or if you want to split up and look that, then it'll be many parts, but you'll cover a larger area.
We don't know enough about the town to split up, in my opinion. Can we give somebody advantage as we check different streets and alleys, different signs? Yes, Necrate? I mean, well, I'd say her code name. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's mainly just trying to tug on his sleeve while still signing ask Asriel, does he know the name of the establishment?
So yeah, he'll relay that. Do you have a name for the establishment?
It's called High Wind.
Okay, so we can look down different. We can spread out a little bit, but always within sight of each other. Look down different areas and look for that sign. And as soon as we find it, we indicate where it is and we proceed there.
You might want to stay close to us, Cassie. All right. So, when you guys are ready, roll the investigations.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Make it set normal. Mark it.
Aye.
Mark the 12.
I just want to make sure that there's going to be no other 12s. Check if you want. No, we. Are you rolling for the queen as well, or no?
Yep. I can roll for the queen. Just give me one moment.
Okay.
Because she's got a little something too.
Oh.
Yep, just want to see if nope, it does not qualify for that.
Also, dragon. How did you do that? How do you actually change the name?
It's
simple.
I
Yeah,
changed the character.
just go to your character.
Character sheet name.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and let me quickly get Asriel too. And of course, my sheet is not loading up for Azrael. I don't know why, but even with Azrael's role, you guys cannot find it in this area. So where do you want to look next?
These would suggest a standard, search pattern. Just go up, and then over, row by row, as much as possible.
So, say, next area be here?
So let's see, going from where we are would be up north.
Ping it?
Up here. And that's we're covering like this entire row.
I say you pretty much covered from here to here.
Okay, so then we would go
like to around here.
Like around this little area?
Yeah.
Yeah, in this area next.
Yep. Just so we like an epicenter around that spot, so we can cover to the north, the southeast and southwest of that spot.
Yep.
Yep, just give me one moment, because I moved it on one screen, it's just long to take it on another screen.
Uh-huh.
Alright, with all that, roll investigations again.
Yeah.
We are waiting on Holnir.
Jovial had to step away because Puppy wanted to go.
Oh, great.
Yep, that's my bad for those two. I'm gonna take the 10. I say even with Hollinear with the 20 and 15, you guys cannot find it in this district. Back, what do you miss? Not much. Just a lot of investigation rolls and not finding the building. So now where you guys want to go or do?
Soriana just tugged on Lucy's sleeve and asked, "How about we ask someone about the establishment?"
Question would be if we're supposed to be from here, that would really raise eyebrows. I mean, you know, in Alicia's opinion, it's mostly up to Azriel whether or not we ask where the establishment is. He would inquire to Azriel, but
Why don't you let me ask? Hold it. Hasher says in a low voice.
It's better than aimlessly walking the streets hoping to find a sign.
And with that, Hasher will walk over to a couple on the street. Excuse me, youngins. Would you do this old grandpa a favor? My memory ain't what it used to be. I'm to meet an old friend of mine at the Highwind Tavern. Do you know where it is?
The Highwind Tavern. This man's mind must have gone senile if he doesn't know the Highwind. Possibly not. It's certainly not a tavern, young sir. Taverns are for the outside people.
Oh, my mistake. When you get as old as I, your memory starts going.
Sweetie, if I ever get as old as that, I would volunteer for you to put me out of my life before going as mad as this senile old fool.
Now, which the directions, please? I would not like to be late.
Well, if you must know, the The Highwind shop is just down the street that way and take a left. Though I don't know why you would possibly have anything to do with that place. Ghastly sellouts, the lot of them. Well, if you excuse me, we should be going. Otherwise, we'll be late for tea with Aunt Melanie. Julio.
Farewell, young'uns, and you have a fantastic day.
And you could literally see their nose pointed up as they walk away.
Is there anybody else around that would be able to hear Nephrite if she breaks character?
Cortana pretty much doesn't need to roll anything to hear Nephrite's thoughts.
Okay, because in her head she's thinking, I want to burn those two sons of bees for disrespecting an elder. Just because somebody is suffering from some sort of dementia doesn't mean they have gone senile. Show some dang respect.
And that's how you do it, lad.
And
yeah, Nova and Serena were on the same wavelength. They were on the same wavelength. They want to punch those two.
Yeah. In the meantime, Cassie looked at them and cannot believe how pompous and arrogant that couple is. And she's like, I am praying to every god above that the whole city is not like them.
Judging by the clothes everyone wears, I wouldn't bet against it.
Cactus!
Oh, sorry, you got glitched out there for a second. What was that word again?
Huh?
No, I meant for Cash. You got glitched out there for a second. I heard the rage, but you got glitched out there for a second. What were you saying, Benir?
I said cactus! Because look what he wrote in the chat.
I saw. We played a trap card.
It's like one of my favorite lines of Fool's Gold. But with the couple's directions, I'm gonna move you guys to the Highwind.
Thank you.
As you see this very vibrant shot, draped in purple, then mixed good with the white, and an open door to a nice smell.
And I'm also getting rid of Zori from the screen because he is in Nephrite's cloak.
All right.
Then you'll go to the door and politely hold it open for everyone to go in.
Yep. Please will indicate for Azrael to lead the way.
An
Nala, do you
Avenger
want
with
me to get rid of
slinging
Avenger
across.
or yeah, Storm? Do you want me to get rid of Avenger as well or no?
Storm, you're muted.
Thank you. I assumed dragging him over to the side chat was to get rid of him, but apparently I was wrong. But
I
anyway,
gotcha.
thank you.
Yep, you step inside the shop and you see trinkets and treasures almost on par to any guild from Nemia in here.
Out of character, I refer you to my comment in the sidebar chat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And you see this chubby looking girl with goggles on her eyes as she looks like she's tinkering with something on the counter with her spiky red hair spread out and this big, almost framing the wide smile on her face as she works. Huh? Oh! Oh! Oh, goodness. Customers. Customers, I didn't hear you come in. Hi, welcome to the High Wind Emporium. How can we help you today, fine people? Yes. Well, we're looking for something in particular. Or rather, someone. Well, we got everything you need to find here. Here. You need jewelry for your sweethearts. We got telescopes for your start scene. What do you need? Like I said, we need someone. The owner of this establishment. Oh, him. I'm so sorry, but he's busy with a commission at the moment. He gets really crabby if he well steps away from his work. If it's something really important, we could take the order down and he'll get to you when he gets to you, but it's gonna be a bit unfortunately, like maybe a couple of days or so. We need to see Sid immediately. And why do you need to see Sid? Because we need your help. Help for what? A problem with the city. Biggs, you know what to do. You sure, Reg? I'm sure.
You know what?
What were these kids?
It's in Wedge.
They sound like they belong in my guild. What the heck, cat?
Yep. You see the kid on top pull a lever and almost every window and door suddenly has a sheet of metal on top of it, seemingly trapping you guys in.
Zoriana jumps. So you can bop us, but we can't bop you on that?
Yep, Bob Cactus.
Ah.
Anyway, the lady is over the counter is going, you don't know what saying that can do to a person inside this city, sir. And she looks at all of you. What exactly is your aim for coming here to find Sid? As I said, we need a passport. I'm not asking you. I'm asking the people in the back there.
Zoriana just gives the look of, are we clear to actually speak, or do we need to stick with the shtick?
Azrael gives a nod as if giving you permission to speak.
Okay, because
You
do you know
said
how difficult it is to keep signing and nobody paying attention?
Not all of us can read signs, sorry.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't like doing that.
we're here to try to solve the war permanently. I think I don't need to explain any further.
Why do you have issues for things outside the walls, sir? I mean, yes, the war is
Okay.
going on, but it shouldn't matter to you, should it?
Because it affects me and those I care about, as well as the entirety of all the continent.
Ugh. Is this place secure enough?
You're looking at one of the most secure places in the district, at least.
Well then. He doffs his cap. This should tell you a lie.
You see both of their eyes open, and how far are you? Are you taking all your disguises off?
Just hold ears.
Yeah, I meant not just the mask, but also the hat.
Wanted the hat just return him back to looking like how he is as a dwarf.
Yes.
Just the hat. We're concerned outsiders. The war affects everyone.
Okay. And Ogman's going to take off his mask and then just quickly take off his cap for them to see the same. Before putting the cap back on and putting the mask back on.
What? Okay, big guy. Well, you're not kidding of being outsiders. But what possibly do you want Sid's help for? Getting out of the city?
Do you want the long story or do you want the short?
I'll say keep it short because we don't know how much longer they can keep this place secure without anybody rousing suspicion.
Fair enough.
For what those pompous arses said earlier, I don't think hardly anyone comes here. Sellouts, they said.
Anyway, so is there a secure location for us to talk to Sid? Because I think it's better to be fully discussed with him as well.
What do you think, Wedge? Put your disguises back on for a moment.
Alright, put mine back on.
Holnir dons his hat once again,
And
Yep.
the mask.
and
Yep.
and once again hunches over.
You see her reach for a cone in the at the bottom of the desk. And it's going. Sid, we got some new investors in today. You need to come up ASAP. And you hear this on the other side of the horn before she puts it down. She gives a thumbs up, and you see the one she called Biggs pushes the lever and opens up all the doors and windows again. Make it look like you're buying something. You won't sit or come up for a moment. So it takes a while till you hear a door opening in the back corner here. And you look up and see a pretty old man with an apron on but his jacket over it, carrying what looks to be belts of potions and stuff, and having a lemur on his shoulder of all things. And I'm actually gonna show you guys the picture because I think it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Imagine it being a mechanical lemur.
Well, if that was the case, then Zori would be flying out just... Wait, there's another mechanical creature like me?
Or it could be a flying lemur, like Mama.
I wish.
Sadly, there's no stat blocks for it.
They need to make it. Someone needs to make an avatar supplement.
I don't think anyone will without the proper funds.
Well, there is an Avatar style tabletop game that's out right now. Might have a blocks
Moving
for the flying lemur. Okay, when this happens, give me one moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was about to say if he was in a wheelchair, he would remind me of Gother from Seven Deadly Sins, but he doesn't. He reminds me of the... if anybody remembers Avatar Last Airbender, yes, we're getting back on that. He reminds me of the mechanic.
The one from the Northern
Book one.
Air Temple?
Yep, book one.
Huh.
Yep, so he comes out and he's going, alright, who's the wise guy who decided to show up and interrupt my work? I was
Soriana just points to Azrael.
He's given the Azrael looks like you were going, oh sure, put it on me.
It's got
Way.
really look.
Yeah. And you see Sid leaning over the balcony going, "Oi. Ah, should have known it was you, Ozzy. What? You came to bother me after all these years? It has been a while. Oh, I admit it. But hang on. Bix. Yes, sir. Pulls down the lever again. Now we can talk like the civilized jackass men we were born to be.
Oh, lovely. Ugh. Oh, I hate bending over like that. But you gotta sell the disguise.
And let me guess. You guys are the misfits that we've been hearing of all over the place.
Wasn't that obvious?
All rumors have been spreading around you lot for ages now. I'm surprised that it's taken you this long to show up here.
Well, let's just say information we had on getting in was either death, capture, death, or what's the last one? Oh yeah, death.
Don't forget capture, interrogation, dismemberment, and then death.
Alright.
Capture, enslavement, and then death.
Moving on.
Jeez, what happy company you're keeping lately.
Well, that was our information I'm trying to get in the first place. That's why we didn't come sooner.
Well, it ain't easy, my tall friend, but when we do the work, what gets here. Either way, you all came to me for a reason. And if our minds are faking the life writing letters, you came to take down the king, I assuming.
Yes and no. Take down as in kill? No. Take down as in dethrone? Yes.
Oh, believe me, most of us common folk around here have wanted that for ages. I mean, have you seen the princely people out going around outside? You should never get me into one of those uptight, cockety, the blah.
My question comes, have you heard of what he's been doing outside?
What kind of man?
Pardon?
You, sir, are my kind of man.
If I wasn't already in a relationship, I'd say the same thing. But I'm happy with the relationship I'm in. As she hangs on to a leash.
And as I just asked, do you even know what the king has been doing outside of these walls? Or
We've
do you
heard.
want it?
We hear the rumors every now and then, and every ball the king presses, or the sun.
Put it simply, he's trying to go genocide against any non-human race.
Oh yeah, we heard of it, but unfortunately, some of us either are forced to agree with this pompous prat, or we don't. We lay low, and Solius is now a prison for us more than the city we've grown to love.
Another crazy question. Who got credit for taking down the... Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm trying to remember the location, sorry, so I need to bring up the map.
The Stalin?
Restallum.
Yeah, Lestalem, I think it is. Yeah, where we did the Dragon Liberation Army thing. That was Lestalem, right?
Yeah.
So who got credit for Lestalem?
Oh, that Prince Jerem and his guards.
Oh, you're actually looking at the group that did all the work.
I believe it. Just one look at you lot. Even with
Holnir
us,
pulls out.
even with all
Holnir-
your disguises, your voice and mannerisms speak all.
Holnir pulls out the scale. We even have proof.
Ah, no kidding. Though you might not want to wave the proof around like a boy catching his first fish. Gonna grab a lot of unwanted attention and smells that way.
Believe me, I was wanting his tongue too.
On air, put it away.
Aye,
Okay.
aye.
So the real question is how far into the inner city can you get us?
Well, getting you into the inner city is no easy task, but we can whip up a few new masks that gives you a more higher authority. But put some spanking clothes on ya. Yeah, that's easy. It's going to be your mannerisms that are going to be the real test of that, and Sullivan tells me most of you are not the highest society people pleaser kind of people.
I can wing it.
Don't make me do it again, because I had to do that when I was away from the group for a bit. That's not going to be fun.
I can act like a captain.
And I can act like some form of a leader, since technically I am one back home.
Oh, really? What kind of leader are you then?
Ever heard of Nemia?
I was born and raised there.
Get out of here, same.
Yep, used to work for
What
this
forge?
fancy. Yep. Wait, the Crystal Forge.
That was me.
Well, it's a small world after all. You're looking at one of the topazes.
You're looking at one of the new diamonds.
Really? So what kind of work do you do at the Crystal Forge then?
Zori's just trying to get out of the cloak. Just okay. And just to save face. I am trying to bring him out to the screen. I have his character sheet. There we are.
Oh, animatronics! Wait,
Show him your hand cannon, lass. That'd be bound to get his attention.
Oh, you mean the revolver? Just, and she actually does just pull it out for a little bit. This is just recent. Bix gave it to me.
Put it away before we get caught with stuff like this, so...
oh, wow, the craftsmanship. Well, Diamond has improved her game since the last time I saw her. It's incredible.
Right. But it should have dawned on me that some of the craftsmanship here should have reminded me of home.
It's been a long time since most of us can't get out of the city now, we can only rely on what we heard. I heard what happened with Nemia. Kind of made me sad that would happen to my home, which is why I kind of.
Now it's free.
What did you hear about that? 'Cause I have a feeling it can give a deep ton of misinformation.
From what I heard, that the king convinced, in quotations, Nemia to help out his war efforts with Boss. But then the
Well,
city
not
decided
like-
to turn against its benevolent and kick them out.
More like blackmailed the entire town, enslaved the entire town. What else happened that you guys filled me on? What else is there? Tried to build mecha weapons of mass destruction to destroy boss. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that was what you guys filled me on, or am I missing anything?
Pretty much on the mark.
Thank you.
I knew it. I knew Namia wouldn't easily give in to a piece of crap king, which is why I started my own little group. In fact, I think they could be of help to you guys too.
That's what we were hoping for.
All right then. Step into my office and we'll get started on your commission. He nods to Biggs to release the doors and windows.
Haldir hunches back over and assumes his old man persona once again.
And Null just go over to Nefra and just off whisper to Nefra, not whisper to her. You think you should tell Sid about the mech dragon?
That was 100% my idea, and if he knows, he's going to flip. And I am still mad that we didn't bring it.
I kind of wanted to recommend you give it to Trellis as a case of worst case scenario happens and the queen comes back, bring it and all the cavalry.